Hi, this is Michael Adams for Stock-Telegraph International. I'm still at the PDAC, and today is the first day, Sunday, March 1st, and I'm here with at the booth of Explor Resources, and joining me is Chris Dupont from the company. And last time we touched base was probably a year ago, so there has been some exciting developments with the company, and I would like to get an update from Chris. Okay, so Chris, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me
and
give me an update. So, we touched base, I think, like a year ago,
Yes.
and there have been some exciting developments within the company. You signed a good deal with a big company for your project in Timmins. So, would you just give us a quick update on this?
Well, what happened, we spent the year working and updating some of our holes that were drilled in the past. At the same time, we were negotiating with Teck for an option joint venture agreement. We presented it to several companies, but in the end we chose Teck as the company we'd like to do a deal with. Now the deal with Teck is that for them to earn 55% interest, they have to spend $8 million. Then they'll spend another $4 million to gain another 15% interest. So once they've spent $12 million, then Teck has 70% interest in the property. The next phase that happens in this option/joint venture agreement is Teck becomes the operator of the joint venture, whereas Explor has 30% and Teck has 70%.
But the 30% is kind of carried, so you don't have to invest into the exploration or into the development?
Well, we have to find our part of the financing for the joint venture. And basically that's a good thing because we know that Teck has the financing capability. So if they put together a feasibility study to build a mine for, say, $500 million, then when we go to a mining bank, in order to gain the 30%, the mining bank will loan us the money to do it because they know Teck's a joint venture and they'll have that 30% of the property as a guarantee. So if we don't pay them back, then they end up owning that 30%.
Yeah, and even in a back... Sorry.
Yeah, so it should be fairly easy to finance.
Right, yeah, I was just supposed to say that when you have Teck backing up the project, yeah, no matter whichever other financial avenues you try to go, it shouldn't be a problem at all, right?
No, it won't be a problem. And at the same time, Teck will take care of the exploration on the Timmins Porcupine West. And then because we have 20 other properties, we will take one of our major properties, which is the Kidd Creek property, and we will advance on the exploration side on that property, which will be looking for copper and zinc next to the Kidd Creek mine.
Right. And as I remember, all your projects are in good standing, right? So you have, and they are for years, right, already?
Yes, they're all in good standing.
Okay. But the next project that you are focusing on will be Kidd Creek.
That's the one we plan on focusing, is the Kidd Creek mine.
Okay. Is there, because we didn't touch base on this or didn't discuss Kidd Creek in more detail, so can you give us an overview on this project?
Well, Kidd Creek is very, very interesting because the Kidd Creek mine itself, they've produced over 140 million tons to date of base metal ore, which is copper zinc ore. And the other thing that's very interesting about the value for the Kidd Creek production since 1964 is close to $40 billion. So now, because they have the mine site and all the people in place, they're looking for feed for their mining operation. Now, we know that there's a major fault structure running northwest-southeast at the mine site, and we know that there's a potential of a major discovery on the west side of the fault. On the west side of the fault, we have major claims that we own on the west side and to the south of the mine that we've been acquiring for several years, quietly acquiring. So we have that.
Okay, that's good. And I remember that you used to have the Chester project with an Explor, but what happened? You did some transaction there.
Well, with the Chester project, we decided we would option that to a junior in New Brunswick called Brunswick Resources. Okay. And Brunswick Resources is partially owned by Explor.
Okay. Good. And so, but you sold it for 100%, so you own the shares in Brunswick Resources, but you don't have any commitment to spend more money on Chester.
Explor does not have any commitment, but Brunswick has a commitment to spend $500,000 over the next 3 years in order to earn their interest.
Oh, okay.
If they do not spend that, then the property is returned to Explor.
But you can still keep the shares.
Yes.
So actually a good deal.
Oh yeah, it's an excellent deal.
Perfect. Okay. So anything, or what are other plans for the rest of this year besides working on this one project which you mentioned? Is there any other things you would like to facilitate in this year?
Well, basically, we're going to be working with Teck on the Timmins Porcupine West project because we will have a geologist there supervising the work. So we'll know exactly what's happening, where they're drilling at the same time. And we'll be reporting in press releases any drill results that we have.
And I think that's a smart move from Teck, yet to still have the same guys on the ground, because I've been, as you know, I've been on the project, and I was very much impressed, from the professionalism of the whole core chuck, like whatever you put together there, everything was like dual tested, triple tested, the records were everything there, everything was on these, not only on the files, but it was also backed up on computers. So to me, it was really, really a serious business what those guys put together. So my feelings are really good, and it would be a waste if Teck wouldn't make use of it, right?
Or Teck will make use of it. In fact, they've spent 9 months studying all our data before putting together their model.
That's because you had so much data.
Oh yeah, and their model confirmed our model.
Right.
So.
Okay, so I think that was very good, and I will update my viewers and subscribers on any developments of the company, and good luck for your further endeavors.
Great, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.